Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Football is an IVM production, and you can also check out their other awesome shows like Geek Fruit with fellow and television geeks Tejas, Jishnu and Dinkar as they discuss the world of science fiction and nerd culture.
You're listening to TFG Football.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is a new episode of the TFG Football Podcast, and we have Kevin joining us in the studio and Chiranjeev joining us via phone call. Now, Kevin, finally, I think we expected this to happen because, of course, once when BFC put a bid for the ISL spot, and then the news came out that they are taken into ISL. The one condition that BFC agreed on was that they need an AFC Cup spot. And now, yesterday, I think HT Hindustan Times is what came out with this news that AFC has finally given a confirmation that they sent a letter apparently to AIFF where it says that ISL will get an AFC Cup spot and it will go ahead as they plan to. Now we have Chiranjeev and Kevin to talk more about it. Chiranjeev, nothing surprising here. It had to happen.
Obviously, it was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we knew that ISL was making changes, and Bengaluru FC went to ISL on the condition that they must have an AFC qualifier spot, right? AFC Cup Qualifier spot. So they had already, done the arrangements, and finally the letter came yesterday, I think, from AFC saying, okay, they don't have any problem with it. So now I-League will be the top division league. With the winner getting an AFC qualifier spot. Below it will be second division league. ISL will be independent from it. Like it will exist on its own, but it will also be recognized as a league with the winner getting the AFC Cup qualifier spot. So it's a important first step. This I think Dato Windsor was talking about making a proper merger and unifying the league system within the next 2-3 years. And the first step towards it is to get ISL legitimized, right? Because ISL will be the next top division. And now that they have done this, the club license thing can slowly be implemented in ISL, and the process can begin to get ISL to take over the league system.
Kevin, your thoughts?
I think there had to be one of the two solutions that we were thinking, that either the merger will happen or ISL will get the recognition, because there was no way possible that ISL would be the only top division and I-League would be just not given any recognition. So it had to be this way. But sooner or later the decision did come, and again we hope that I-League does not get an inferior status here, even though it's getting the recognition, but it shouldn't be just something that is just kept at the side. It has been the top division for so many years, and it still exists. It's not that it's going to be just closed down any soon, but I hope both run in parallel and both run in equal importance. Now that is the job of the federation. It's not that something that the clubs can do. It's all on the federation, how they highlight the importance of both the leagues.
And we know that's not going to happen, right? The whole point of getting ISL recognition is to make it the top division. And according to the roadmap that has been given out, there will be ISL League 1 and League 2 eventually. I-League is on its way out. It's going to be phased out. I don't think for a moment that AIFF will actually deliver on most of its promises about I-League getting a good promotion and being given equal importance as ISL. We know it's not going to happen. I-League is being phased out. This is the first step for it, and maybe it's for the better. You want a strong top division league, but for now, I-League is the only national league. Make no mistake. There are no two national leagues. I-League is the national league. ISL is just another league. Call it what you want. For now, it stays the top division. There's a good chance it doesn't stay the top division next season, I-League. And if it's not the top division, it probably won't even be there. So I'm expecting maybe a merger or quote-unquote merger, the way Reliance wanted. It's just a few clubs from I-League coming to ISL. Bengaluru FC were the first of them. Pay franchisee fees. They don't have promotion delegation for now. That's the way it's going to be. But why I am still happy that ISL got a recognition is that we all want to get to that place where ISL is a top division, but it doesn't have franchisee fees, it has no city-based restrictions, and it has promotion relegation. So everybody can aspire to play in ISL. To get there, you have to start somewhere. And that process, the sooner that process begins, the sooner ISL gets recognition, the sooner club licensing is applied in ISL, the faster we will get there, where we have ISL as an open league at the top division. So, the process will continue for a few years, but this is a good start.
Yeah. First of all, just like Chiranjit mentioned, first step taken right. So hopefully in the coming years you will see more development on this. Now moving on, we have another meeting. Well, it's all about meetings. Once again, we talk about it now. AIFF.
Meetings are the best part of the football season. Yeah. Forget football matches, They're going to sit in front of a table. People will be sitting in chairs around it. Yeah. They will talk and argue and make decisions, and there will be tea and biscuits and other snacks served. Nothing is as exciting as a meeting.
Yeah, exactly. That will decide when is the next meeting. So we are looking forward for another
they will
date.
Decide. And there will be another meeting after that, and another meeting after that. It's like the waves of the sea, One after another, they come and they fall on the shore, and the sunset happens, and it's serene and beautiful.
Yeah. So is this going to be a very serene and beautiful meeting? What's the agenda for this? AIFF is meeting with I-League clubs.
Yeah, they're meeting the I-League clubs. Basically, they are telling them that yes, ISL will run in parallel. It's official. They're probably going to tell them that ISL will have a draft as well. They will probably tell them that hey, ISL is getting AFC recognition, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't even know why at this point the I-League clubs are meeting AIFF, because it's all done. There's nothing else remaining. Maybe they will try to get AIFF to, increase the prize money, but I don't know if they will be able to make AIFF pay the prize money on time. And maybe we'll get some discussion on which new clubs are coming in. We have been hearing about Gokulam, Jharkhand FC, maybe Ozone FC gets a shot in I-League now that Bengaluru FC is in ISL. So basically, this is a place for clubs like Shillong, Lajong, Aizawl FC to make their voices heard with the ISF. That how just turning ISL and I-League in parallel is affecting them. How some of their players are going out. Most of the clubs will lose most of their players, right? So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be another meeting and another deliberation. I don't know what concrete outcome can come from this.
Yeah, I think it's just difficult to understand why would someone go to a meeting where they will not be heard at all. Just to hear
they will
things.
Be heard, right? They have been heard all the time. Nothing happens. That's another thing. But they heard
by deaf ears.
Yeah, they're just talking to the walls over there.
I'm pretty sure the AIFF hears them. They don't do anything, but they hear them, right?
Yeah, they hear them, they nod, okay, yeah, please go on, yeah, we are with you, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. We all want the same thing. We want to give equal importance to ISL and I-League, and there will be HD telecast and you will get some more money at the end of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe Shillong Lajong and Aizawl FC will be able to push forward the need to really merge the leagues and have an open league system. Maybe they can tell AIFF that, hey, you better, you've gotten I-League and ISL both recognition, and ISL is running in parallel now. So this cannot go on, right? This is obviously not a permanent solution. This is a very temporary thing that they have done. So you better speed up and get the rest of the job done. And maybe they can come into an agreement over that. So, but I don't know what kind of agreement that would be or how effective that could be.
It
just seems like an occasion ki like it's like the parents playing वो बच्चे को बुलाते हैं ना टेबल पे आजा बेटा बैठ जा बात करना है and then we're moving to another city, you're going to lose all your friends. So that's what it seems like, this meeting.
Yeah, Kevin, go ahead.
So I was actually very looking forward to what AISL would be doing, but then it's all just
it's all planned duels. They have nothing to do.
It's phased out. AISL just are helpless. They cannot do what they wanted because I-League is still the top division and they are playing the I-League.
Yeah.
The entire
ISL FC super happy because ISL FC and Shillong Lajong will be the least affected by the player exodus from I-League. Because they have their own supply chain, they have good academies, they can bring in new players at any point. And I'm telling you, man, the players that are playing for ISL FC that were playing last season, the Mizo players, it's not like they were the unique ones. That they were the absolute best and they really had to be there, right? Some of the best strikers from Mizoram are not playing in any I-League club. They're playing for this NPL club, Chingaweng FC. Okay, it's crazy the depth of talent. They won't have any problem. Actually, Shillong Lajong and ISL FC may become very dominant now that Goan clubs and Kolkata clubs are losing their might. So
could we see a comeback? Okay. Could we see a comeback from the Goan clubs? No, possibly.
I don't know. Maybe Dempo. We've been hearing they're going to come back. I don't know about Sporting Club de Goa. See, the thing is that why are Mumbai FC not clamoring for cancellation of relegation? Why is Sporting Club de Goa not yelling about take us back in I-League now that we have some open spots? It's because everybody knows I-League is about to go out, and some people have decided it's not worth spending money on I-League. The same reason why sponsors don't want to, are not very enthusiastic about I-League clubs. Because they know it's on its way out. A couple of years later, it won't be there. And what's the point then, investing in it now? Same reason why East Bengal and Mohun Bagan will shrink their budgets. Everybody will shrink their budgets. It's just going to become a smaller economic entity. Because it's just on its way out. So, for Goan clubs, it makes sense to just sit out a few years, focus on your local league team, just improve your academy, and when this phase passes and they open up ISL, like ISL has become the top division and there's promotion relegation, come back and start from League 1 or League 2, and in a few years try to get into ISL because that's when the money will be there, right? And I don't know how these things can happen otherwise. And so I don't really see too much enthusiasm going into this from anybody.
Yeah, it's really sad from the club side. They'll not be able to even pitch something to the sponsors. Okay, this is the top division. It's been shown on TV. It's hyped. This is the National League, but they wouldn't care. It's National League, but it's not marketed. It's not promoted. If someone puts in their money, they would want to see the money reach out to the public. Yeah. So that's going to be very difficult for the clubs, especially the lower budget teams, because they are the ones who will be most affected.
It's not about low budget anymore. It's not the budget. The fact is, see, this is the irony. ISL, money is everything. You put in money, you get to play. Here, who has more money almost does not matter because now I-League will be all about supply chain. So either the clubs who have money will have to spend extra to retain some of the good players to have some might, or the smaller budget teams like ISL, Shillong, or even Churchill Brothers who have access to a lot of Goan talent in the Goa Pro League, they will be able to pick and choose from their own region some really good young local players, and they will be strong, right? So that's what it's going to be like for now. But I don't know what, coming back to what Kevin was saying about ISL FC, they don't think they have any intention of, breaking their financial model and trying to get into ISL. I don't know, maybe ISS is waiting for somebody else to win the I-League. Maybe if ISL FC had not won the I-League, we would probably see ISL become the top division with East Bengal, Mohun Bagan and Bengaluru FC joining. Others would be just unceremoniously relegated to League One. Right? And so maybe that's what they're waiting for. Somebody, either East Bengal, Mohun Bagan or Churchill Brothers, somebody who will play ball with the AIFF to win the league. And then they can just move through with it. Nobody will be shouting against a forced relegation anymore. So, yeah, that's what is happening.
Yeah. Now, coming to the end, what do you see finally? Do you see an outcome for today's meeting, Kevin?
There'll be snacks that will be taken home. Nothing else.
Chiranjeev, do you see any dates being released about the leagues that's going to happen today after the meeting?
Both will start in November, right? That's what we have been hearing. Both will start in November and they will run until the end of March because they need April to prepare for the SAF Championship in May. So it's gonna be a nice.
So do you see a schedule? Do you see a finalized schedule coming out today?
Well, the finalized schedule probably won't come out until October.
Okay.
And they have time for that. Right now, what they need to do is to get everybody on board, get I-League clubs to agree in principle to the new schedule that has come out, and they will be holding the player draft because Bengaluru FC need their team ready by next month because they will have to register players for the AFC Cup. And they're playing, that
April
21st April, 1st April. That club from North Korea, they're going to play. So they will need to have a pre-season for that and have a team ready for that. So that will be their priority, get the draft done.
Okay, then let's hope that some outcome and result we see at the end of today's meeting, or unlike, it would be just another heads on to another meeting. They release the date that, okay, we'll have one more so that we can discuss more. And I don't know what they discuss behind the doors because there is no end to it. There is no solution that comes out of it. So let's see what happens today. And that's all for today's show. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any episodes of ours. And you can also comment on our comment section below. And if you're listening, you can also listen to our show on various other podcasting apps. You can also talk to us directly on Twitter. Chiranjeev Toja, Boza _ Kevin, Sanjay Matthew 94. Those are our Twitter handles. For the TFG football Twitter handles, so you get updates of everything Indian football. You can also read about all these stories on our website, thefangarage.com. Have a great day, guys. Cheers.
That was Tantrik Steve from Hansraj College, Delhi, performing at IIT Bombay's Mood Indigo. Just like them, there's a lot of new talent and art coming out of colleges all across India, but unfortunately most of this goes completely unnoticed or ignored. To fix this, we started ATKT.in. Hi, I'm Ankur, I'm a musician and a rapper, and I found that one of the best things about being an artist myself is finding new talent. Through ATKT.in, Tanya, my colleague who's a dancer, and our whole team really is putting all of our efforts into discovering and promoting all the coolest talent that's coming out of colleges all across India. And this goes up on our website, our social media, TV, radio, and now, of course, this podcast with IVM. Make sure you go to our website, support the talent with your likes, your shares, your comments. All of that really matters. Go ahead, check it out. ATKT.in.
एक्सक्यूज मी भैया, एक्सक्यूज मी।
बोलिए मैडम।
मेन्यू में क्या है?
मेन्यू में सीन अनसीन है, पॉडकास्ट है, ऑन कोर्स है, साइरस है, मेड इन इंडिया, रीडिस्कवरी प्रोजेक्ट, एम्पावरिंग सीरीज, सेक्स वैक्स है, IVM लाइक्स है, सिंप्लीफाइड है, कीपिंग इट क्वियर है, थिंग्स एंड डेस्टिनेशंस है, माय नेबर जकरबर्ग है और द फैन गराज है। आपको क्या चाहिए?
एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे क्या?
रिपीट नहीं करता हम। आप जाओ IVMpodcast.com पे और सुनो ये सब, या फिर डाउनलोड करो उनका ऐप, सब आपकी उंगलियों पे।